Welcome to Autumn Approved, a channel where we review all things to make parenting easier and to see if my daughter Autumn approves. On this episode, we will review the Jeep Deluxe 4-seater stroller wagon. It's jam-packed with a lot of unique features, so let's get started. First off, we have some folded measurements. To unfold the wagon, just undo the lock and it'll pop right open. Inside measurements are as follows. One thing to note also about the inside is that they do have slots, so you can put the harnesses inside the carriage of the wagon if you don't want to use the raised seats. The sidewall depth is 14 inches, which is about 5 inches shorter than the Keens and Wonderfold, but I think it's still a good height. Another unique feature is that the inside carriage has these mesh nets that you can snap on so that you can separate the cargo that goes in the carriage. There is a zipper on the side of the carriage so that you can reach underneath the seats and be able to access the items that you place there. Here you can see how to access that storage area under the seat, and the cargo net helps any loose items from going into the kids' footwell. Each bench seat has two 5-point harnesses and its own support bar. That means you can place this seat either forwards or backwards on either side. It also comes with a snack tray as well as a parent console with a lot of pockets, and a storage bag on the back, which is what I use to store the canopy, which we're placing on here right now. The canopy attaches on all 4 points and is very similar to this 2-seater Jeep Deluxe wagon. And just like the 2-seater Jeep, it has drop-down shades on the long ends and drop-down mesh on the short ends, which connect to the wagon using magnets. The magnets are pretty strong, but even in strong winds, it can flop around, so just be aware of that. You just fold it up and zip it back into the canopy. It also comes with a cooler that hooks onto the side. It can hook onto the front, back, or any part of the sidewall of the wagon. The cooler comes with a strap so you can use it as a bag, and it has MOLLE on the side so you can attach carabiners with other stuff on it. I also forgot to highlight it in the video, but it does come with 2 cup holders, and there are 4 cup holder slots on the wagon. One of the best features about this wagon is the bus style seating that you can do on either end. To do that, you just lower the bar on either end of the wagon, zip down the fabric, and turn the bench seat around to bus style seating. Because each bench seat has its own support bar, it will sit upright. The manual didn't specify how much each bench could take, but the total weight limit of the wagon is 200 pounds. I will say that both my husband and I have sat in the bench seat in this bus style seating, and it was totally fine. For the handlebar height, this is the highest point without it being straight up. It is measuring at 45 inches, which is really great for tall parents. Here are the wheel measurements. Here I just wanted to see how it would look with the canopy on with bus style seating. Now we are breaking down the wagon to prepare to fold it. So you do have to remove the canopies before you fold the wagon. We did try to fold it with both seats in bus style seating, and it was a no-go. So then we flipped the bench seat over so they're facing each other, and folding it was still a no-go. Then we took out one of the bench seats and tried to fold it with just one bench seat. Still a no-go, it won't lock closed. We've learned that the only way to close it fully so it locks is to remove all the bench seats. To fold, you just pull up on the tab in the center and it folds accordion style. Here we're weighing the wagon without the bench seats, but the canopy is in the pocket and the parent console's on, and it's 45 pounds. Each bench seat is 6 pounds. The cooler is 2 pounds. And the snack tray is another 2 pounds. Now for the terrains. We went to the beach with the local park next to it, and I just had my daughter and my son inside the wagon, and it totally stopped in the soft sand. Right here, I'm locking the front wheels so that it stays in place to see if that helps with the sand, and it did help a little bit, but it was still just a rough go. If you pull leading with the big wheels, it will probably get through it better. Have someone push on the other side too. As for the grass and the bumpy terrain, it did very well. It pushed with ease with my son and my daughter in the wagon. Overall, I was really impressed with all the features of this wagon. For as heavy as it's measuring, it doesn't feel heavy when you carry it. And it does come with a lot of accessories for its price point. The bus style seating is the star feature of this wagon, and it was a hit with my toddler. And I also forgot to highlight this, but it does have flip-flop friendly brakes. As always, if you have any questions, please comment down below or message us on Instagram. Until next time!